welcome to Dark Docs. This is Christian Coffins. I wanted to do a quick little video because I just got sent this on the Dark Docs network. Thanks to Catman Don't for bringing this to my attention because this is infuriating. This is a tweet from, or X, what do you call these things now, right? The Post-Millennial in Seattle. Drivers infuriated as Antifa's, quote, bike brigade blocks traffic during yet another anti-Israel demonstration. And of course, I'm infuriated about these individuals. Are they Antifa? Does Antifa even exist? Etc. Oh, they are the resistance, yet they're on the side of the military-industrial complex and all the Fortune 500 companies. I digress. I'm pissed at the law enforcement for violating the citizens' right to travel. Take a look at this, because this is disgusting. Seattle is not a part of the United States.
They're blocking traffic again.
So as you can see, some of the drivers are getting rightfully upset.
This guy's going into the bike lane now. He's so pissed
going
off.
to confront the protesters on their bikes. This is the moment when you grab their fucking bikes and you throw them into the sidewalk. And here comes the cops. It is what it is.
National Lawyers Guild observing what's going on here. Fascinating.
So these cops are saying that they pulled a permit so that way they have the right to block traffic. That's not the way protest permits work. You have a right to be on public property like the sidewalk or someplace that's safe in order to do your protesting. I've been a part of a bunch of them. I've pulled permits for them. That's how this works. We had the End the Fed protests in front of the Federal Reserve building in Miami. We pulled a permit. We stayed on public property. The moment we stepped foot on the grass of the Federal Reserve, we would have been arrested. But yet these people are allowed to block traffic. Imagine if we blocked 36th Street in Miami. You think we would be able to get away with this? No, because they're told the law enforcement here are being told to stand down by the New World Order. That they're allowed to create this chaos and block people's right to travel. And if you try to hit their bike or do anything to these protesters, you're going to be the one that's going to be arrested in this New World Order. It's completely disgusting.
I noticed you were frustrated by what's happening here.
Because cops aren't doing anything. That's illegal. They cannot block traffic, but the cops are standing there doing nothing.
They've been doing this for more than a month now.
It's ridiculous. There's fucking 30 cops out here, and no one is doing anything.
What are your thoughts on all this traffic being blocked?
They have a permit, right? They're following.
You don't have to have a permit to protest.
So then, why can't you help us turn around? Just let's help us do
all the way that way, man.
Yeah, so
We don't have the resources to do all of that, but we're doing what we can, which is monitoring this and being present to make sure the fight's not going down.
monitoring it to make sure that fights don't break out, while they're literally blocking the right to travel of these citizens, residents of Seattle here. And again, protests do not extend into the street. So they are now holding these people hostage. You could argue that they're being falsely detained. This is false imprisonment. Look up the definition of false imprisonment or being falsely detained. They are not allowed to leave because they're now being blocked in. They were set up into a trap. If you are going to block the streets, like a block party or something like that, that's fine if there's a permit. And there's a lot that goes into the planning of something like that, where there's notifications that go to local businesses days in advance. Streets are blocked off and there are signs put up with detours on how to navigate around the event. These things happen, but this is not protected under there. So these cops are complicit and they need to be held, they need to be fired. And if their bosses told them to do this, their bosses need to be fired, because this is some Gestapo third world bullshit that you're witnessing right here in this free country.
This is the protesters to kind of bring awareness to what they're protesting by making everyone else's life a little bit uncomfortable.
Listen to the language. In order to bring awareness to what they're protesting, they're going to make your life a little bit uncomfortable. Okay, yeah, blocking someone. What if they have a child in the car? The child has to use the bathroom. Does this child have to piss itself? What if there's an ambulance that has to get through, that there's an emergency? Oh, you have to be a little bit uncomfortable. I'm sorry, they're trying to bring awareness to their cause. We bring awareness to our cause within the confines of the law, and it doesn't have to make anyone's life. If there's a political message or activism that's making someone else's life uncomfortable in any way, that's not activism, it's tyranny. You are a terrorist, and you are conspiring with other terrorists in order to disrupt society.
Welcome to Seattle. People are so irate, they're getting out of their cars right now. Are you just leaving your vehicles? This person, they took off from their cars.
Kind of reminds me of that REM video. Everybody hurts.
What are your thoughts on the protests?
I'm on the side of the protest, but I would like to go home. Like, if I'm being honest.
I think that's more than reasonable, sir.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty messed up that our leaders are like this.
Take care.
I love that the guy's wearing a hoodie that says PTSD on it. This is despicable. It's disgusting. This is not the United States. We have been taken over. And again, you're not the resistance if you are flying the same flag as Lockheed Martin, the military industrial complex, and all the Fortune 500 companies out there, okay? We are the resistance because we're not trying to make your life hell. So please check out darkdocs.com, darkdox.com, or .me. We have them both. We have an online shop with a bunch of amazing things to raise awareness, and info jam, all of this nonsense that's going on. Let's put an end to all of the wars, all of the pedophilia, all of the corruption. Join the side of the real resistance. Darkdocs.com. Thank you for your time. This is Christian Coffin signing off.